Hi, it's Peter here from the Hidden Online Living YouTube channel, and here in this video I'm going to be showing you an update on my starclicks account. So I'm going to walk you through the process of when you've actually hit the payment threshold on the platform, how you can actually go about and actually get paid. So keep watching till the end of the video. Make sure to watch the whole way through the video as I'm going to walk you through the process. We're going to set up our payment area and I'm actually going to show you getting paid into my PayPal account, and I'm actually going to show you the whole process and show you the results at the end of it. So make sure to keep watching to follow the whole process. So before we get into the process, if you are actually finding these videos to be helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to be updated when I release future videos, as it greatly helps the YouTube algorithm, and it also helps me to create more helpful and useful videos and guides to help you make money online and to potentially start up your own business. Right, so I've just logged into my starclicks account today, and here is the main page, and as you can see today we actually have a total of 55 cents worth of clicks of ads that we can actually click on, and as you can see my account balance, I've recently hit the threshold, so I've over $50. So when you want to check that out, you can come over to the account reports and go to PPC report, and then you can get a list of all the days. This is my list of when I actually started. If I scroll all the way down to the bottom, as you can see here, I started way back in August of 2019 when I first set up my account, and I was pretty much logging in most days, and I was earning between 6, 9, sometimes 10 or 11 cents on some days. Now it's not an awful lot. Then on around 29th of the 4th, I actually upgraded my account for a month to the gold membership just to test it out. So as you can see here, I got dramatically a lot more clicks. So I was earning between $1.40 and 80 cents per day. Now you could earn more if you have a website, because it does allow you to use code to embed so that you can use like banner images and ads and so forth. But that's only if you have a website. If you don't have a website, you don't have to worry about it, but you can still use the clicks on the ads. So as you can see here, for about a month I was getting consistent enough ads to click, and then once the month membership ended, I went back pretty much to normal, down to about 8, 9, 10 cents per click. Sometimes I'd get less. It all depends, each day is different. So I was logging in most days anyway until for a while, and I was walking away. But then around January of this year, I seen a dramatic decrease in the level of ads that you could click. For whatever reason, I was only getting between 3 and 4 cents per day, and it's been like that for literally the last 6 months. It's only really in the last month that the clicks have actually started to increase. So if you haven't logged in to your account in a while, I highly suggest that you do, because there is an average of about 30 and 50 cents for clicks each day. Now it's not an awful lot, but it is enough to earn a little bit of a side income, especially if you have 5 or 10 minutes to spare. It's definitely worth doing. So as you can see here, it has increased, and this has actually allowed me to actually hit the threshold a lot faster than I would have done had it actually the prices stayed the same from earlier. So what I'm quickly going to do is we're quickly going to go through the process of actually setting up the payments. I just wanted to show you this here just to give you full clarity of my progress, of how long it has actually taken me to actually get to this point. And it, like I said, and I even mentioned it in the previous video, you can earn a little bit of money with this, but it does take quite a while. So it's just something to be aware of, but it is a thing to be at. If you have a couple of minutes to spare each day, you can log into your account and for 5 or 10 minutes and just do a few clicks and just walk away. So what I'm quickly going to do is I'm just going to go through the ads, because I have the ads here for today. So I'm quickly just going to go through the process, because what actually will happen is when you go to get your payment, now I'm going to be using my PayPal account for this. You can actually set it up, mind you, if you want to set it up and get paid through like wire transfer or your bank account and so forth. As you can see here, you can select a few different payment methods. But for the moment, because this is the first time now I've ever actually used this feature as well, because this is the first time now that I've actually hit this threshold. So I just want to be fully transparent with all you so you can see exactly what's actually going on. And again, I'm just going to go through the whole process step by step. But for this instance, I'm going to use my PayPal account because it's simpler and it's quicker. So in order to get started with this process, if you haven't already done so, when you're setting up an account, you come over to account settings and go to my settings, and you'll be presented with this window where you'll have different tabs that you can utilize to edit your profile, change your password, have notifications, payout settings. So if you wanted to add in your bank account details, you could add it in here, so that way you can get paid directly into your bank account. Or if you want to, you can use, say, PayPal or Bitcoin. Now here I'm just going to be using my main email address that I actually use for my PayPal, but you can also utilize your Bitcoin wallet address if that's what you want to get paid in as well. So you can set up further queries down here to enable the payout status and the payout method, which is PayPal, so you can save your changes. So once you've done that, you make sure that you have this done and already set up before you actually do anything. So the next thing I'm going to do is come over to balance transfer, and we're going to go request payout. Okay, so once we've gotten to this next step, we're just going to set this up here. We're going to set up the payment process. I would ask as well, before we do that as well, if you are finding this video to be helpful, make sure to drop a like on the video and also hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon as well, because it does greatly help me create more videos like this here, so that they may be of more use to you. Right, so once we get in here, we come into the payout method, and again, this is going back to when we already have our account actually set up on our email address. So I already have my PayPal account already set up. I have my email all ready to go, and I'm literally just going to select PayPal, and you can see here your available balance. So you can see here your payout will be sent to whatever your email is. So your available balance here in this case, in my case, is $51.56. Minimum payout is $50. So I'm just going to go for the minimum payout. Okay, so once we've done that, we should be good to go. So once you have everything set up here, we're just going to click on transfer. We'll have to wait a few minutes as well for the process to take place. Right, so it showed that I did get a bit of an error page there coming up on the page, but at the minute I wouldn't worry too much about that, because you just have to let the page load and do its thing, and when it loads back up you can see here that it actually has taken that payment out of this account. So what I'm going to do is come back in a few moments and I'll log into my PayPal account, and I'm actually going to show you the money in the account. Right, so it's been roughly about a week after I last finished up with the last segment of the video showing you how I was going through the process of actually getting the payout on the starclicks platform, and what actually happened as I went through the process. And even though I showed you step by step, I did encounter a few glitches and a few errors that were on the system, and I actually didn't get the payout. It did come up saying that there was an error, but then it said that the payout had been transferred. But I went to check my PayPal account a few moments later and there was nothing, and even a couple of hours later I checked it again. So what I done was I left it for about a day or so, and I just wanted to see if it would take time, because I was checking through some of the support system files, and it does say that sometimes it can take a while for payments to go through on PayPal. So I just wanted to be sure. So after about a day or so, I didn't hear anything and I didn't see anything, because again, every time I went to check out my payout report, as you can see here, you can go under account reports and go to payout report. This here whole page was actually coming out as a glitch. It was just erroring out the whole time, so I couldn't see anything, so I couldn't be sure if the payment had gone through. So I reached out to the support system through the support segment that you can find here, and I wrote a long message, and within a couple of hours they were fairly prompt with the response, and they actually did get back to me. Now they did state that anything that I had issues with, if it was entailed to what was going on, it probably is already answered within the support, which most of the stuff it is, but in this case for me it actually wasn't, because it was saying that the payout was given but it actually didn't happen because the system had glitched out. But it was more to do with them than it was to do with me. So I just kind of just left it for a couple of days, and I decided, right, I'll just see how it goes. So I never heard anything else about the email after that email, and I just left it alone. I says, right, I'll see for a while. So again, like I said, I just left it for a couple of days, and literally, it's, even though it says here on the date, it was paid out on the 27th or 22nd of July 2020, which was the date I was originally recording the video and showing you the whole process. But today's date now is literally the 4th of August. So and I actually seen this yesterday, which was the 3rd of August, and it's only then I got a notification. I just happened to just come into my account, and I just decided just to check. I wasn't even passing much remarks, and went in, and this here, it had actually updated, and it showed, say, payout initiated to your account, say $50 PayPal paid and so forth. So I decided to check my PayPal account. So I logged in, and lo and behold, actually the payout actually went in. So as you can see here was US dollars. Now this is actually less than what it says here. The reason being is because PayPal will take a charge. They do charge for you using the platform. So again, this here is the platform that will actually, that is associated with starclicks. So you will know once you see that name on it, you'll know that it's them that's actually paying you. So just giving you here a bit more information about it so you can see that it is legitimate. I just want to be fully 100% transparent and give you full clarity to show that this actually does work. I'll be honest, I was skeptical when the glitch actually first happened. I really thought that it actually wasn't going to work, and I definitely had my doubts to know whether or not this was a legitimate kind of platform or source. Now it does promise you great things, but again, like I stress, in order for me to get that money, I had that account, and I did show it earlier in the video where I was literally jumping in and out of the account and doing the clicks or whatever for nearly over a year. And the only reason why I got it was because at one point I upgraded to the gold platform, and it gave me like say €1 or just over $1 worth of clicks every day. So I was going in most days and doing that, and then in the last month or so I was getting 50 or 60 cents for clicks as well each day, so that allowed me to bump it up a lot faster. But since I've actually done that and gotten paid out, my clicks now per day have decreased to as little as 4 clicks per day. So it's gone back to the way it has been months ago. So for me it's going to take a long time to build that up again. But again, I don't mind, because I just wanted to actually show this to you. I just wanted to try and reach that threshold because I wanted to go through the whole process and actually show you step by step, click for click, exactly what can be done. And I just wanted to see for myself if it actually does work, because I know people have reached out to me and said that it actually does, but I just needed to see it for myself, but because at least that way then I can show it all use, because I haven't really seen too much information on the internet to show valid information regards of payouts. So I want to be able to present that to you and show you that it actually does work. Now again, it works, but it is a glitchy system. It does error out, but if it does, you have to make sure that you contact support and reach out to them and give them full disclosure and give them exact information as to what is actually going wrong and what has actually happened, so that way then they can at least sort it out. So I left it for a couple of days, and lo and behold, like I showed, it actually has worked. So I'm $50 better off in the long run, and you won't make a full-time living on this, but you can make a little bit of side money on the side, and especially like if you have a bit of time to spare. So this actually does work. I'm actually surprised by it, to be honest. Actually, I'd be honest, there was times there where I didn't think that it would work, but it actually does. So it is actually decent. Again, there could be a few things on the site that they could improve, because it does tend to glitch out quite a bit. But again, just be patient on how long it's going to take to get paid out, because like it does state when you look at the support and help desk information, it does give you that information to say that it can take some time for the payouts to be processed. So as long as you're aware of that, and again, like I mentioned, if you do encounter an error or something like that, be sure to reach out to the support and give them full information and be 100% transparent and just speak the truth, and you should be okay. So this here is actually now, I have to say, like is good. Again, it's going to take me a long time to get back to that point again, but I'll just walk away at it on time when I have a bit of time. But again, you can do it in your spare time. If you do have, like I mentioned even in the previous video and did in this, if you have a couple of minutes to spare every day, just jump in and just do a few clicks, and then just let it build up over time, and then when you do hit that threshold, then see what you can get. So that's just what I wanted to share with you. I wanted to go through the entire process because I just wanted to see if this will actually work, so that I can show you guys that it does work. And I was hoping that it would actually work, and it is glitchy, but it does work, so I'm happy with that. So at least now I know that at least you, hopefully watching this video, can actually gain some clarity on that, and that you can at least give it a try if you feel like it's something you want to do yourself. So I really hope you found all the content and information here in this video to be helpful, and I really hope now you've gotten some insight as to how you can use the platform to earn a little bit of money online, even just as a side gig, and just have a bit of fun with it. So if you have found the information in this video here to be helpful, make sure to leave a like on the video, and also please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to be updated whenever I release future videos, as I genuinely want to create more videos like this here and other helpful guides, tips and reviews to actually show you ways of how you can build an online business, even earn money online through through side projects, or even like say building your own business and so forth, and the best type of tools and resources that you can use to actually help you get started. But again, if you are looking for a genuine, honest way to get started on your own online journey, and you do want to figure out the steps in which to do so, make sure to check out the link below this video to find out more. And as always, I will see you all in the next one.